Hey, it's Andy from Antek Automation. Today's last episode in this batch is about something every small firm has, but very few measure: the hidden hours that quietly slip out of every working week. The hours nobody books to a job. The hours that disappear into switching between tools, asking the same question for the fifth time, or redoing something because the first version got lost in an email thread. In the next few minutes, I'll show you where those hours actually go and the simple changes that win most of them back. Here's a situation. In a small service firm or law practice, the real working week is shorter than people think. Out of 40 contracted hours, somewhere between 8 and 12 are quietly disappearing into the in-between work. The 5 minutes spent looking for a client file. The 10 minutes spent retyping details that already exist somewhere. The 20 minutes spent in an email chain that should have been a 2-line answer. The hour spent recreating a document because nobody could find the right version. None of these hours feel dramatic in the moment. That's exactly why they survive. They're never quite annoying enough to fix. But added up across a team of 3 or 4 over a year, you're looking at the equivalent of a full-time post quietly being absorbed by friction. The good news is that nearly all of these losses respond to small, unglamorous changes that any small firm can make this month. Tip number 1, pick a single source of truth for client information. One place where the name, address, phone, case, or job details and key dates live. Not 3 spreadsheets and an inbox. The single biggest hidden hour eater in small firms is people asking each other for information that lives in different places. Pick the place, train the team, and stick to it. The first month of strict discipline pays for itself by the 3rd month. Number 2, stop using email as a filing cabinet. Email is good for messaging and dreadful for storage. If important information about a client lives only in someone's inbox, it's effectively lost the moment that person is on leave. Move case notes, decisions, and key correspondence into your case management or shared system as a matter of routine. The 5 extra minutes today saves an hour next month. Number 3, kill the unnecessary handoffs. Every time information passes between 2 people, it slows down and degrades. Look at a typical job or case in your firm and count the handoffs. For most small firms, the answer is more than they think. Cut the ones that don't add value. Often the right person to do the next step is the same person doing this one, and the handoff was just habit. By the way, there's a full written version of this on the blog if you want the detail. Links in the show notes. Number 4, build a small library of standard answers. The questions clients ask, the questions team members ask each other, the questions suppliers ask. Most of them repeat. Write the good answer once, properly, and store it where anyone can grab it. Within 3 months, you got a knowledge base that means the same question never costs anyone 20 minutes again. Use a writing assistant to help draft these. It's a fast way to clean up rough notes into something genuinely reusable. Number 5, do a 15-minute team huddle once a week. Same time, same format, what's blocked, what's chasing, what's coming. Most of the hidden friction in a small firm comes from people not knowing what's on each other's plates. 15 minutes a week catches issues before they become hours of unpicking later. Skip the longer meetings. The short, sharp huddle is what actually moves things. Number 6, measure something simple. Pick one metric that captures whether the week ran well. For a service firm, it might be jobs completed on schedule. For a law firm, it might be matters with all client touchpoints on time. Track it weekly. Discuss it in the huddle. What gets measured improves. What doesn't drifts. You don't need a dashboard. A whiteboard or a shared document is enough. Number 7, review the friction once a month. Not the wins, the friction. The thing that took longer than it should have. The job where something went wrong because information was missing. The case where a deadline nearly slipped. Look at the cause, not the person. Most of these point to a system or process that quietly isn't working. Fix one of them every month. In a year, you've removed 12 sources of hidden time loss. That's a quietly transformed firm. So to recap, every small firm leaks 8 to 12 hours a week per person to the in-between work. Pick a single source of truth for client information, stop using email as a filing cabinet, kill unnecessary handoffs, build a library of standard answers, run a 15-minute weekly huddle, measure one simple metric, and review the friction once a month. None of these are dramatic. All of them compound. Do them quietly for a year and your firm runs noticeably lighter, and your team goes home on time more often, which is its own reward. That's your quick tip for today. If you want to see how AI automation can help your business, head to antekautomation.com or give us a bell on 0333 038 9960. Cheers.